keep your hands, arms, seats, legs, heads, tails, feathers, everything inside the car. And for everyone else's convenience, please no smoking.
I almost fell out of my chair. Man, I feel like I'm going right into the African jungle.
Anyway, welcome aboard. We're on a very short trip, maybe 5 minutes, over to Rafiki's Planet Watch. Now, Rafiki's is kind of a backstage area. You can see the veterinarian, the research facilities. There's a petting zoo in the back. There's different small animals. There's environmental messages. There are different small animals, environmental messages. There's character greetings with Rafiki and Stanley and Pocahontas. So I think you'll have a good time. But make sure that you see Song of the Rainforest. What happens? You get in this room and you put these headphones on and you hear sounds of the rainforest. But it's three-dimensional, so it sounds like the animals are running past you. And the insects fly so close, you can feel yourself start to itch. Oh, by the way, oftentimes people ask, where do the animals go at night? Well, they have their own rooms where they sleep, something like us. And a few of them are going up here on the left. Now, when it gets late, the animals get hungry, the keepers will make a certain sound. Maybe they'll ring a certain bell or shake a can of rocks. Now, when the animals hear their sound, they know the gates are open and food is waiting for them in their rooms. Something like a dinner bell. Right there. If you have a dog and a can opener, you know what I mean. Now, on the other side of this fence up here is where the white rhinos live. By the way, what's the difference between a white rhino and a black rhino? The idea is, that's not the color. See, the thing is, the Dutch were some of the very first European colonists in southern Africa. So a lot of African animals have Dutch names, like wildebeest, that means wild beast. By the way, we need everybody to stay seated at all times. Thank you. Anyway, like wildebeest, like I said, it means wild beast. Anyway, when these Dutch settlers saw this great big rhino with a wide, flat upper lip, they called it a wide rhino. Now, the Dutch word for wide is wijd, which in English sounds like white. That's how the white rhino got its name. The other rhino is a black rhino. It has a very pointed upper lip. It's prehensile. It can grab leaves. Anyway, it looks like we've come to an unscheduled stop. So, please keep your seats. And the train will be taking off momentarily. You know how this thing kind of bump itself out from under you.
I'm sticking my head out. Yep.
Now, the differences between the two rhinos also indicates where the animal lives. For example, animals with a very wide mouth, like a cow or a hippo, tend to eat grass. They get a great big mouthful of grass inside. So, white rhinos with a wide mouth tend to live in grassy areas. Animals with a very narrow mouth, like a deer or a giraffe or a black rhino, tend to eat leaves. So, the black rhino tends to live more in areas where there's bushes and forests. Anyway, as we pass by the rhinos up here, take a look at the lip and see if you can figure out whether they're white rhinos or black rhinos.
A black rhino.
If you get stuck, read the side of the barn.
Cheetah building.
Now look up here. See the building with the blue stripe? That's where the elephants live. Now, as we pass by, look through that purple fence on the far side. You might see an elephant back there. They've been in and out of there all day. Now, if you look way up ahead, you can see a painting of some animals. That's Rafiki's Planet Watch. Now, when the train stops, what you'll do is you'll get off and you'll walk about 200 yards, 200 meters over to Rafiki. And you'll see all the stuff we talked about. When you're done, walk back to the train station and another train will take you back to the Harambe station, which is where we began. So the train makes a great big loop and the train leaves every 7 minutes. So spend as long as you like. But the train only goes from Harambe to Rafiki's and back again, nowhere else. Oh, by the way, all the animals in that painting back there are helped out by the Disney Wildlife Conservation Fund. And you can help out too, if you like. At any cash register, donate a minimum of $1, and Disney will match whatever you donate. The fact is, Disney pays for administrative costs, and all your money goes to the animals. Pretty good. And you get a neat kid. Well, we're now at the stage, so seat, and when the train stops, somebody will open the door for you and let you out. And you'll have fun repeating, okay?